As an adult male, and this being about an adult
hang
male
out
who
with your
goes back and sees his younger self and doesn't punch him in the chest. Because culture.
Culture? What are you talking about?
Got no culture.
I got the most culture.
As you say to all of us.
I watched the latest in, what's the fucking Deadpool? What's his name? Ryan Reynolds? I watched the latest.
It's the opposite of
Fair.
He's the Mountain Dew of acting.
I never.
No, he's not.
What are you talking about? Is Mountain Dew always the same flavor all the time?
Well, no, you know what? I'm sorry. That wasn't fair.
Yeah.
That was
They drop
fair.
flavors.
To
They
our
switch it
new-
up. They take risks.
He's
To
the
our new
Doritos.
sponsor, Mountain Dew, potentially.
He's the Doritos of actors.
No, Cool Ranch is different than Nacho Chip, which is different than Flamin'
Yeah, I
Hot.
didn't say what flavor he was.
He's no, Ryan Reynolds is the same character all the time. He's Ryan Reynolds.
Ryan
He's Van Wilder. He's been for
Thank
30
you for
years.
not saying Deadpool because it bothers me when people say that. It's like, no, he's being Van Wilder.
He's being Van Wilder all the time.
all the time. Since when did Van Wilder? 02?
Yeah, maybe.
Like he's been that since that.
It's very upsetting because I want to like him, and I do like him.
I like him. He's
He
hard
wasn't
not to
dead
like.
and buried.
That's very no. He was Van Wilder if someone buried him alive. That would be Van Wilder's reaction.
No, and I mean, and I don't think there's inherently anything wrong with an actor doing their shit. If it works for them, and
it's gonna run out of steam eventually. But
I don't know, man.
shit,
Denzel does the
capitalize.
same shit.
That Denzel and De Niro are different.
The Rock.
His shit's getting a little old.
His shit's getting a little old.
Because the same group that made Free Guy made this movie.
Exactly.
Literally. Same director, same star.
Oh, really?
Same producers.
That's right.
Yeah.
See, but I'm all
And
about.
this guy's gonna make the Deadpool movie, right?
Yes. He's making the third one. He made the second one.
And he's gonna make the third one.
He's going to make the
But see, the difference here is that this one piqued my interest. Adam Project,
good.
it seemed like, so a lot of people were like, it seems like a 90s old school film, and I'm like, sure, that's fine. Why is that a bad thing?
Oh, they use it as a negative?
Yeah, they were like, oh, it looks like
Fuck, that's never a
I'm like,
bad thing.
why is it a bad
Movies were
thing?
good then.
Right.
there's nothing.
They
wrong-
were good.
Dude, Bingo was being thrown out of fucking live
I love the
moving
movie.
car.
I rented it several times.
Which movie?
Bingo.
You own it now, and you won't watch it.
I
with
didn't
me.
want to own it. You gave it to me.
And you won't watch it with me.
I
Anyway.
don't want to go down those dark paths of my past.
Exactly,
man.
because not all 90s movies are good. Let's just get that out of the way.
Well, yeah,
a lot of
but,
them is
compared
garbage.
to the early 2000s, though.
Right, but this right here, it seemed like some Spielberg whimsical shit. It seemed it's not presented that way, but
No.
it could. Oh, there you go. But you could absolutely see like, ooh, sci-fi with their children is the child is the.
There's an
moving
actual kid in it.
action. Yeah, he's moving the action along,
And-
it's not just the kid that's a sidekick or something.
Well,
No,
somebody's
he's the main
kid, yeah.
person, one of the main persons,
Yes.
co-star in this entirely.
That's it.
Not a 20-year-old posing as a 15-year-old.
Right, not Ansel Elgort as a high schooler.
No members of the Euphoria cast. No.
Exactly. He's not slutting it up. I thought he was 8 years old. He's
No
playing
eye
a
glitter.
12-year-old.
Yeah.
I thought he was 8.
Did you feel my eyes roll there, dude?
Yeah.
I'm like, yes, you're so right.
We were gonna review it. You're lucky.
Which one?
Euphoria.
Oh.
It's not a bad show, but yeah. Anyway.
It makes me feel so dark about our future.
Oh yeah, no. This is why I don't want kids. But no. So, but yeah, we'll talk about the kid. He was perfect casting in this, I think. So
I
yeah.
mean, yeah. I
what
was.
is this movie about?
This movie's about fucking time travel, I guess.
It is a time travel movie.
The time travel movie.
Yeah.
And there's like, I gotta go back. It actually just starts right in the middle of the action.
Oh,
which
it
I
jumps
really
you
like.
right in.
There's very little basic
Which I love. I love
beginning.
when movies do that.
It's very clean in that way.
Yes.
But it's guy travels back to time, accidentally happens upon his younger self. He's like, fuck, I didn't make it.
wasn't accidental. It was purposeful.
It was purpose. Oh, he was purposeful trying to find his
He did.
house? Okay. But he happens upon himself, breaks all the rules.
Yeah.
He's like, I gotta get back to this time. I'm trying to save my wife. And then the Cybermen are after me, the space and time cops,
Yeah.
who's ran by my dad's old boss lady friend or whatever.
Right. It's the same bad
chaos.
guys that were in Aquaman.
Exactly.
Yeah, same. Just
Just
helmeted, generic foot soldiers.
Putty patrollers. That's all they
Basically,
are.
yeah.
Right. But anyway, he's got to go, okay, we got to go back to the real time. Kid, you got to come with me. We got one shot at this. All right, let's go. Pshroom.
Well, no. Sort of, kind of. Well,
But I'm just speeding along
You are.
because adventure ensues. Is I gotta
With a
grab
precocious kid.
I gotta grab my little precocious version of me. He's
Yeah.
getting bullied the shit out of him.
Yes, because he can't shut his fucking mouth.
Can't stop. with
Classic
his
Ryan Reynolds.
Fucking mouth.
Yeah.
I'm gonna grab him by the back of the nape of his neck, and then we're gonna go on space adventures
like a puppy, and
like a puppy, and we're gonna go save time, and through it, deal with our inner demons.
Yeah,
he
and
literally
daddy
has adventures
issues,
with his
daddy
literal inner child.
His actual child.
His actual self child. That was the one thing I like rewatched
How could you
it again.
not love that premise, man? As an adult male, and this being about an adult
hang
male
out
who
with your-
goes back and sees his younger self and doesn't punch him in the chest. Because
I'm telling you, because if I jump back in time, the first thing I'm doing is
first fucking
quit
thing
being
I'm
a little
doing.
bitch. Ah!
Especially-
motherfucker, quick lessons. I'm gonna teach you something.
That's the world. That's 20 more
This is
years.
not child abuse because it's me.
Right.
I do this at therapy every week.
If anything, this is self-harm. It's also frowned upon, but I'm okay with that.
Perfectly fine with
But
it.
no, but like that's the thing, because it's not that he's like a precocious 8-year-old, 7-year-old
He's mini
kid.
Ryan Reynolds.
No, he's 12. 12-year-old versions of everyone is kind of it's like right before my nephew is 12.
You're not even really a tween yet if you're a boy.
Right, but my nephew is 12.
Right.
Like 3 weeks ago, and he'll have flashes of it still.
Still plays with toys.
Precocious
sometimes.
kid.
Yeah.
Precocious kid. Oh man, I can't wait to see the new blah blah blah. But it's starting to bleed to where he's becoming kind of like the angst.
Starting to kick in.
The teenage angst is growing in him.
Yeah,
And
so that proves your
now
point.
he's face to face with the shittiest version
Of himself, he thinks, yes.
who just lost his dad.
Yeah.
His dad has passed away, so we're dealing with the aftermath of his losing his father.
Mom's starting to date again.
Mom started to date again. Mom's trying to figure out the bills. She's still stressed out.
still fucked
Jennifer
up 'cause of
Garner.
dad. Yeah.
Jennifer
Yeah.
Garner, for some reason, is aging like the finest of wines.
amazing.
Oh
Ben Affleck
boy.
and- Yeah. But yeah, no, you have all this going on in this little kid's life, and then mom goes out on a date. He's at home by himself. All of a sudden, there's a rumble, and he goes out and sees those trees, as you saw in the trailer, with
Right.
embers blown. Like something's amiss.
Right.
Goes to his shed, and who's there but Ryan Reynolds?
Oh my God.
Oh God, it's a creepy old guy
Right.
that
And-
resembles me somewhat.
It is just him. And so we're treated to time hijinks, people going back in time
I love
forward in
time travel movies, so it already kind of got
Zoe
me with that.
Saldana's in there at pieces and parts
me again.
randomly as well.
Yeah,
And Tommy, I guess we'll just cut to the chase. What's your favorite part of this movie?
all of it.
Really? So you really
Fucking
love this movie?
It's one of my favorites of the year.
Of the year?
Netflix does this because it did it to me last year with Fear Street. That's again probably one of my favorites of last year. No, not even probably. It was. I fucking bugged you all about it a million times.
I didn't bother one bit. With
Well,
it.
I don't. Not you. People who like movies.
Fair enough.
But yeah, no. And this so far this year, this is that for me. This is my Fear Street.
This is the one you're grabbing people by the collar and be like, you need to
Fucking
watch
love-
this.
Well, no, I can't do that because of Ryan Reynolds, unfortunately. Because some people like TJ fucking hate him.
I like him. I just said I liked Ryan Reynolds.
Except when he's in a video game.
Yeah,
Just
free-
only one
Which-
movie.
Because my thing with this movie is it's precocious. It has its moments of little precociousness.
It's a little Spielberg.
Spielbergy, where it's like I gotta
Little
go.
Abrams.
Yeah, I gotta go find my dad. I gotta go find myself. I gotta go find my mom. I want to talk to my mom.
I feel like therapists should show this movie.
But that's what I'm getting at, right?
Yeah, that's
it's,
why I loved it.
Because it's a very, I want to say like late 2000s. It has the look of one of those late 2000s YA novel movies. Desaturated
Yes.
a little bit, generic sci-fi stuff thrown in there.
The look, yes.
Right, the look
Absolutely.
particularly.
Yes.
But then they're like, okay, but you throw in some Spielbergian precociousness, like, hey,
As
little
far as
buddy, let's
story.
go on adventures. High five.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm injured. My cockpit won't let me fly. Because it knows my DNA.
DNA, yeah.
But you're a healthy little boy. Press the button, and he presses the button, and everything's
Off
fine.
they go.
Yeah, little plot devices that are cute like that. It's like,
Yeah.
let's go. There's a reason why this kid is on this adventure.
Yes.
It's not just because we need kid to sell movie.
Right.
Which is I
They give the kid a
appreciate that
purpose.
very much. Right.
Well, you don't see it anymore.
You don't see kid movies
No.
where kids are in the movies. That's
you don't
absolutely
at
true.
all. And that was a very 90s thing.
And not so much because they make him the guy in the chair for a lot of it.
Yeah.
But they needed to put him in violence. I've been
Peril.
wanting.
Kid needs to be in peril.
That's the word that I use all my time.
Yeah.
kids need to learn that peril exists.
Yeah.
Not that you're gonna murder kids. I don't want to see that.
Your friend, you're not gonna die, but you need to know
This actually, you know what
shit
this
is
kid was?
real.
This kid was in peril. He got into fights with
peril a lot.
bullies. Well, he got fights with bullies.
Oh, psychotic bullies.
Psychotic bullies,
Yeah.
like 80s classic
style
80s bullies.
Judd Nelson.
And it's 2022, and these are 80s bullies.
He's saying straight up 80s bullies.
Making his nose bleed and punching him in the gut. That's peril. That's real.
In the hallway.
In the hallway.
In between class.
Nobody's saving him.
No teachers.
So you have all these like nice little tidbits, right? Of like, okay, little late.
The fucking kid's outfit is straight out of Back to the Future.
Oh yeah, it's like
Got the vest and the not there, but when they go on their little adventure, it's a lightsaber.
Oh no,
in this,
but he's wearing like a Cosby sweater. Let's put it nicely.
a very
Oh,
generic.
that's
that
a
outfit.
90s outfit.
I was
Yeah.
about to say
That
that
is-
outfit could go in the 90s or
Oh,
the
there it
80s.
is. There's his
There
vest.
it is.
Cap.
That's his outfit.
Only
for
thing
most
he's
of the
missing is a
movie.
middle part. That's all he's missing.
Don't need it because it's 2022.
The Jonathan Taylor Thomas. They're
20
coming back.
oh,
the
God damn.
the Gen X's. They love the middle part.
the Sean Hunters.
The Sean Hunters. Yeah, hey everybody. It's Sammy with the Mexcellence. Did you know that over 4 million people have entrusted a certain company that sponsored us today with their genitals? Do you know that, Tommy?
It's a good thing.
It's a very good thing.
I trust them with mine.
And you know, yeah, they trusted us
We actually trust.
to
they-
give
They
them.
all trust.
We do.
They actually trusted us to try out their products here that they've given us. Now, the only reason why I'm still shilling this product, even though I've used it and had to clean it, there actually is a hair on
Pretty
there
great.
from
Yeah, you're fine.
I'm just
that you used
I use it, goddamn. That's what they want. But the reason why we keep talking about the company we're talking about, which is Manscaped, for those of you who are listening, they didn't know what we were talking about. For those of you who are watching, already have the code
Yeah.
that they have chosen and sponsored
Head
us
of the
with
game.
this evening and today and many other days. But they are sending us a ginormous package of their newest products. Various shampoos, chapsticks, all that stuff. I can't wait for it. We're gonna get it soon, Tommy, and they're gonna give us the ultra premium collection. It's on the
I can't
way,
wait for
guys.
that.
That's the ultra premium 2-in-1 shampoo and conditioner, body wash, deodorant, hydrating body spray, and a 3-pack of lip balm.
All of these things smell
come on.
fantastic.
All of these things.
I own half of them.
He's already bought. He's just getting
Everything
more
else
at this
is
point.
extra. Yeah.
I enjoy the products. I can't wait for the next big batch. And for those of you who can't wait as well, MEX20, manscaped.com. Put that code in, 20% off. Some of the coupons stack. Figure it out. Get like us and get yourself clean. Your balls will thank you. Manscaped.com, MEX20. You know what to do.
We love the product.
We love it. Now you love it too.
But no, that kid is great, man. That like he's supposed to be a little Ryan Reynolds, and he looks like him. Like if you look at him, like okay, yeah, he could totally pass as kid Ryan Reynolds easily. But he acts like him too,
Almost to a fault. Where
almost
he's like an
to a
adult.
fault. Yeah,
Like he's just acting like an adult. But he's like, you're 12.
kind of, sort of. To where it's like okay, you at the end you're like okay, you're just trying to do a Ryan Reynolds impression, but for the majority of the movie, it works. You're like okay, yeah, that's little you.
You're right.
But the thing about this movie that I love is, yes, it is. Every therapist should show this because, like, I thought of this concept before in passing.
Right.
Was like, yeah, fuck. Like, if I ever had the chance to go back and see young me, first I would punch me in the chest, yell at me for a bit, and then try to, I'm sure I would charm me because it's me.
Yeah.
And that's what happens.
Right.
And it plays on that to where it's like, yeah, he thinks that's the worst version of himself because we all, as men, think, yeah, that little pussy version.
That little
shitty
weakling that believed
is
in love and that strippers would actually like
naive
them.
little fucker. Yeah, like you. Yeah, that's how you act.
Exactly.
That's how you would act if you saw a younger you. You know it's true.
Right, right.
And that's the way he like at first kind of comes at his younger self is like, God,
Fuck you, dude.
a
You fucked up
fucking
everything
waste
for
of
us.
Space.
Yeah.
God, I can't wait to leave. And then it just he grows on himself, I guess.
Right,
Like,
right.
His little self is it's a kid, and he starts to look at it like, oh, this is a fucking kid. He doesn't know this yet. He doesn't know this yet. And the things with his parents fucking got me, man.
Of course it did.
got me like a
and that was the one
motherfucker.
thing that I liked about the movie.
I
but it
teared up a
also,
couple times in this fucking movie.
but I also know it was clinical in the way it did it. I thought
But I've never seen a movie do it before. Is
well,
the thing.
I had never seen a movie do it before.
Yeah.
But because it had never been done before, you could do it a lot of different ways.
You could've.
And there's a way you could have done this a little. It was very Disney Channel
I wanted
movie-ish
more of it.
in that way.
I wanted more in depth of that. Because that was the most interesting part of this movie for
Right.
me.
Well,
Yeah.
so
it was
the-
everything but the action. Actually.
Well, that was the thing because you have all this action
I
stuff going on.
forgot it was an action movie, Sammy.
Right, because halfway through the story, they go, okay, I'm not only reconciling with a younger version of myself,
Yeah.
and literally therapists talking about if you were able, like a big portion of a certain type of therapy is if I'm able to tell my younger self something, what would I say?
Right.
If I were to have a conversation with my younger self, what would I say? Well, Ryan Reynolds has that conversation several times.
The whole
with him.
movie of it.
Right. Several times where he's like, why don't you get your shit together, you stupid piece of shit? And he's like, because I'm little. And it's like, I don't know any better.
Yeah. And one of my favorite parts of this movie is just him and the kid talking outside of a motel.
Right.
And he's like, has all these daddy issues and
Right.
issues with himself and confidence, all this shit. Mostly his dad.
Right,
To
right.
like a fucking, like,
He was never there. He's always
his
working.
dad dies when he's young, when he's like 8 or 9.
Yeah.
And so adult him, like, dad's a blip in his memory. Like, yeah. But his mom is the one he focuses on. Like, he literally looks like he wants to punch the kid in the face when the kid's disrespecting his mom.
Right.
Because it's like, motherfucker, you don't know what this woman has done and all the sacrifices she's made and how she feels right now. She just lost a fucking husband. She doesn't need shit from
it's
you.
like the Tommy now who visits his mom in LaGrange every
Exactly.
week.
Yeah.
Talking to the Tommy that tripped his
Tripped
mom.
his mom. Exactly right. That's
Those
exactly
many
what it
years
is.
ago.
As a member of the Dead Dad Club, this got me.
The Dead Society.
The Dead Dad Society, this got me. And so, slowly, it's like he starts to remember more about how how not good his dad was.
Right.
And so that scene at the motel that I was talking about, he has such resentment for his dad because he's angry. He was angry his dad died.
Right.
And that translated as an adult to like, fuck him, he really wasn't shit.
Right.
He cared
And-
about
and
his
the-
job more than me.
And the little one is just like,
He's like, no,
you like your dad.
motherfucker.
I like
he's
dad.
Your fucking hero. What are
Right.
you talking about?
Dad was the shit.
And he flat out says, no, that's the way you remember it. Right now, it being fresh, no, that's not the way it is. Like, he's great.
Right.
And the only reason you're mad right now is because you don't know how to fucking handle it, and you made up this thing in your adult mind where he worked all the time. He didn't focus on you, and that's how you dealt with it. I was like, God damn.
Why are you reading my diary
Oh my
movie?
God, yeah, and like shit, it does shit like that to where you're like, oh,
Look at
this movie could be so much smarter than what it is. It's already smart by accident.
And that's my problem with it.
Okay.
Which is it's not to say the movie's bad.
Yeah.
But my problem with it is that it puts this very beautiful concept
Right.
of being able to literally talk to your childhood self, your dad when he was younger,
Your mom,
your mom,
yeah,
from
When
in
she
a
was-
different
when both were alive.
in a different context,
Yeah.
and then that's the end of the second act, which is them kind of reconciling
you
all
lose
together.
track of
Right.
acts, yeah.
And then the third act is just time hijinks,
yeah.
explosions.
We're in an action movie, so we gotta
fight. Oh,
I could have done without.
There's a time villain. There's a President Snow woman. And,
You got Catherine Keener. She's a great actress too, and you just kind of threw her in there because you needed a villain,
Right,
Which
see?
you didn't. The whole movie could have gone without any of that.
it could have completely got rid of
It
all
could have
the
just been all
action.
psychological
Right.
therapy
Zoe
shit.
Saldana. There is a 9 out of 10 movie in here.
Oh, absolutely.
There is. I say that with no irony at all.
Absolutely. No, you're
There's a 9 out of 10
absolutely right.
movie in here.
And I'm being biased, but just from like your perspective,
Right.
yeah.
But
or
if
any
you-
average person's
If you
perspective,
tweak,
yeah, totally.
if you tweak a few of the action moments, make them a little either real
Yeah.
or subdued. A little.
They were
bit.
lazy.
Yeah. Either you turn it up to creative,
Yeah.
or you turn it down to tense. You kind of darken the stuff with the kid and make that a little bit more serious.
punch him in the face a couple more times.
Make that a little more serious.
Yeah.
And you make this a little bit of a drama, but then focus on that reconciliation type of feel.
Yeah.
This could be an Academy Award winning kind of movie.
Yeah.
And I'm not saying that as a joke.
Yeah.
I'm saying that as there are story elements in here that are that creative, that
They
even
really-
lazily done
Yes.
on a Netflix knockoff series of just nothing, contractually obligated series of movies,
Right.
you still get something that's really good.
Yeah.
Really good, better than
Yeah.
better than your just kind of your
That's
popcorn
the-
flick.
It's that above averageness of it. That,
Right.
It's kind of undeniable because they just do so many different things that you kind of haven't seen before or were touched on in maybe other movies that are kind of, elaborated on in
Right.
a movie like this. And that helps it. That it like inches it every time to where it's like, all right, maybe I didn't love this movie, but I do kind of respect a lot of stuff it tried to do.
Yeah.